Welcome, preschool friends. It's Ellen from Read Santa Clara. I'm glad you're here for story time today. And you know what else I'm glad about? I'm glad that I get to combine two of my favorite things today, reading and telling stories and looking at art. I love art. It's one thing in my life that makes me really happy. Now, can you think of something in your life that makes you really happy? Like, maybe you like to take a bath, or maybe you like to eat ice cream. Whatever it is, it's good to know what kinds of things make you happy, because if you do them enough, you can have a happy life. Now, let's look at this painting. This is a painting I have in my house, and you can see it's a picture of some peaches on a shelf. But what you have to remember is, even though it looks like peaches, it's not really peaches. It's some paint that an artist put on a piece of canvas with a brush to make it look like peaches. And that's one of the wonders and mysteries to me of art, the way that an artist can paint something and, if they want to, make it look as real as the real thing. Before I tell you a flannel board story, let's sing If You're Happy and You Know It. Are you ready? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, wiggle your ears. If you're happy and you know it, wiggle your ears. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, wiggle your ears. If you're happy and you know it, tap your shoulders. If you're happy and you know it, tap your shoulders. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, tap your shoulders. Okay, are you ready? We're going to stick out our tongues. If you're happy and you know it, stick out your tongue. If you're happy and you know it, stick out your tongue. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, stick out your tongue. Now put your arm up, because you're going to shout hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. Good job. You know, I have to tell you, I'm a terrible singer, but that's one of my favorite songs. I've probably sung it at least 1,000 times, and it makes me happy every time that I sing it. Now we have a flannel board story called It Looked Like Spilt Milk. And all the pictures in this story are silhouettes. You can see it's a solid shape, but the outline of the shape tells you what the thing is. So sometimes it looked like spilt milk. Sometimes it looked like a bird in the sky. Can you pretend you have wings and flap your wings like a bird? Sometimes it looked like a mitten. Can you put your hands up and then put your fingers together except your thumbs so it looks like you're wearing mittens? Good job. Sometimes it looked like, let me get it all straightened out. Can you guess what that is? Does that look like a flower to you? Sometimes it looked like a flower. And we can pretend to smell the flower. Can you go, does your flower smell good? Mine smells good. Sometimes it looked like what is that? Can you guess what that is? Is that a tree? That's right. And sometimes it looked like I think that must be an apple on the tree. Can you pretend you have an apple? Let's take a great big bite out of it. Go and chew it all up. Sometimes it looked like is that a birthday cake? Well, if it's a birthday cake, we better blow out the candle, take a big breath, go and sometimes it looked like is that a hard one? It's supposed to be a lamb. Sometimes it looked like a lamb or a sheep. Go bah, bah, like a sheep. And sometimes it looked like, is that an ice cream cone? Take a lick of your ice cream cone. Sometimes it looked like oink, 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 oink. I think that must be a pig. And sometimes it looked just like what it was. It looked just like a cloud in the sky. And that's the story. It looked like spilt milk. Oh no, look who's crawling up my arm. Ooh, he's on my neck. It's the Itsy Bitsy spider. Should we sing with him? Are you ready? Get your spider fingers together to make a little spider. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Now, some people I know like to do a little teeny tiny spider and then a great big giant spider. So let's try the teeny one. It goes like this. Good job. It was really quiet here. Was it really quiet at your house? Now you ready for the great big spider? He's very loud and noisy. Okay, here we go. The great big spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the great big spider went up the spout again. This book is called I Ain't Gonna Paint No More by Karen Beaumont. So this book has a song in it, but it also has words that rhyme. So let's see if we can guess the rhyming words when they happen. One day my mama caught me painting pictures on the floor and the ceiling and the walls and the door. And I heard my mama holler like I never did before. Ya ain't gonna paint no more. I ain't gonna paint no more, no more. I ain't gonna paint no more. I ain't gonna paint no more. That's what I say. But there ain't no way that I ain't gonna paint no more. So I take some red and I paint my, can you guess? I paint my head. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. What the heck? Gonna paint my neck. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Still, I just can't rest till I paint my chest. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Guess there ain't no harm if I paint my arm. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. I ain't gonna paint no more, no more. I ain't gonna paint no more. But I just can't stand not to paint my hand. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Then I see some black to paint my back. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Like an Easter egg, gonna paint my leg. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. Still I ain't complete till I paint my feet. Now I ain't gonna paint no more. I ain't gonna paint no more, no more, I ain't gonna paint no more. But I'm such a nut, gonna paint my... What? Y'all don't faint, 'cause there ain't no paint. So I ain't gonna paint no more. And that's that. This is called a draw and tell story because I'm going to draw a picture while I tell you this story. Have you ever drawn a picture at school and taken it home to show to your family? Well, you won't believe what happened to Monkey when he took his picture home. So let me show you the picture he drew at school. That's how he made the head. And then he made 2 eyes. And he made a mouth. And then, of course, because he's a monkey, he needs 2 little ears like that. So Monkey was walking home, and you know what? On the way home, he met a lot of his friends. The first one he met was Owl, and he was so excited about his picture. He said, "Owl, let me show you the picture I drew at school today." And Owl looked at it, and he said, "Oh, that's a very nice picture, Monkey, but you know what? I think the eyes are kind of small. Why don't you give it great big eyes like mine?" And Owl took out a pen and he drew great big eyes on Monkey's picture. "Oh," said Monkey, "I guess that's okay." And Monkey was walking along, and who came hopping up with his friend Rabbit? And Rabbit said, "What have you got there, Monkey, in your hand?" Monkey said, "It's a picture I drew at school today. Want to see it?" So Monkey showed him the picture, and Rabbit looked at it, and he said, "It's a really nice picture, but I think those ears are a little small. It needs big ears like mine." And so they got out the pen, and they drew some great big ears like that. And Rabbit said, "Oh, that looks much better now." So next, Monkey was walking along the river, and who came rising out of the mud but Mr. Crocodile? And Mr. Crocodile said, "Oh, I see you have a nice picture there, Monkey, but its mouth, it's so small, and it has no teeth." And so Monkey took out his pen, and he made the mouth bigger, and then he drew in some nice big teeth. And Crocodile said, "Much better, much, much better." So who came along next but Mr. Elephant? And Elephant looked at the picture and said, "Monkey, you forgot the nose. Your picture needs a nose. Give it a nose like mine." So Monkey got out his pen, and he drew a great big wiggly elephant's nose. I don't know. What do you think of this picture? I think it's starting to look a little weird myself, but Monkey was happy with it. So next up came Mr. Lion. "Roar, what you got there, Monkey?" Monkey said, "I've got a picture I drew at school." And Lion looked at it. He said, "No hair. It hasn't got any hair. You need to give him some hair." And so they took out the pen and they drew great big furry hair, a great big mane, just like Lion has. "Well, thanks, Lion, for the suggestion," said Monkey. He was almost home when who did he see with his long neck stretched up into the tree eating leaves but Mr. Giraffe. And the giraffe said, "Monkey, where's the neck? You have no neck, and it needs to have spots on it, nice big spots like I have." So they drew a long, tall neck, and then they drew nice, kind of wiggly spots, just like giraffes, all over the neck. Well, Monkey was almost home, and he was actually sort of glad because he didn't know what was going to happen to his picture if he met any more of his friends. So he walked in the house, and he was so excited to see his mom. And he said, "Mom, look at the picture I drew. It's a picture of you." And his mother stepped back and looked at it, and she said, "Oh, Monkey, thank you so much. It's just beautiful. I love it. I'm going to put it right up on the refrigerator." And that's just what she did. Ta-da! Monkey face. Before our next book, let's sing Twinkle, Twinkle. Are you ready? Can you get your twinkle stars up, your hands up in the air? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Good job. Now this next book is called Mix It Up, and it's kind of a funny book because the book tells you things to do to the book. Let me show you what I mean. Wow, those are a lot of colors. It looks like those are like thumbprints. So, it's that time again. Are you ready? I don't know what this is about. All I see is this little gray dot. Tap that gray spot just a little to see what happens. Okay, I'm going to tap it. Tap, tap, tap. Let's turn the page and see what happened. Wow, there they are. Colors. But don't they seem a bit shy? Tap it again. What do you think's going to happen when I tap it again? Let's see. Tap, tap, tap. Turn the page. Here they come, more colors. But there are a few that are still missing. Try tapping just one more time. That's what the book says to do. Should I do that? I'm going to tap one more time. There we go. One more time. And finally, they're all here now. Now, it says, place your hand on the page. Close your eyes and count to 5. All right, I'm going to put my hand on the page, but we've all got to close our eyes and count. You ready? So I'm putting my hand on. Now let's close our eyes and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I'm going to turn the page and see what happens. Yes! We've got the magic touch. Look, there's our hand outline, our silhouette, like I showed you before. Let's mix it up. So, with one finger, take a little bit of the blue. So I'm going to take a little bit of the blue and just touch the yellow and rub it very gently. What do you think is going to happen? See what happened? We mixed some blue with the yellow, and what color did we get? Is that green? Good. Now, take a little of the red, so I'll take a little of the red and rub it on the blue. Can you guess what color we're going to get? Let's see. Okay, that turned, is that purple? It turned purple. Now, take some of that yellow, take some yellow and smudge it on the red. What do you think is going to happen when we mix the yellow with the red? Let's see, so I'm smudging it around and turn the page. We got orange. Great. Now, can you remember all that? This is very important for the rest of the book. Let's have some fun. Do you want to go on? Okay, so shake the book really hard. Shake the book really hard. And what do you think's going to happen? Oh, look what happened. Can you tell? The blue ran into the yellow and made green, and the yellow ran in the blue and made green too. Right, just what we found out before. Now, I'm going to try tilting the book to the right. What do you think is going to happen? Now remember, the paint's wet, so it might drip. Ta-da! There we go. The red dripped into the blue and made purple. Okay, now close the book and push down really hard so that colors squish together. Do you remember what color we're going to get? We'll see in a minute. So I'm closing the book and I'm squishing it really hard. And let's open it up and see. There we go. Do you remember we were going to get orange? Bravo! Now, if you rub two colors together really hard, what happens? So I'm going to rub them all together really hard, and we'll turn the page. And we got a big purple smudge, didn't we? You got it. You know what to do. Now, to turn all of these dots to green, what do we have to do? Do you remember? If we take some yellow and add it to the blue, we'll get green. And if we take some blue and add it to the yellow, we'll get green. And if we take some blue here and add it to yellow and blue to yellow and yellow to blue and yellow to blue, and ta-da! Yes, we did a good job, didn't we, mixing all those blues and green yellows to make green. More? Oh, now we have white. Do you know what white does to colors? It makes them lighter. So we're going to take a big blop of white and rub some on the orange, rub some on the green, rub some on the blue, rub some on the pink, I love that pink, rub some on the yellow, rub some on the purple, rub some on the red. So when we turn the page, what do you think it's going to look like? Oh, look, they're all pastel-y. They're not bright anymore. They're light, like things in the spring. I think they're pretty though, don't you? Oh, and there's the black. Black makes things darker. So if we take some black, I'm not sure I'm going to like this, and we rub it on the red, and we rub it on the blue, and we rub it on the pink, and we rub it on the purple, and we rub it on the green, and we rub it on the yellow, and we rub it on the orange. Ooh, that's what we get. Yucko, I don't like those. Do you like those? Ooh. Ugh. All right, now, here we have white on this page, and here we have black on this page. Now, if I close the book, and I'm going to smush them together, and I'm going to open the book, and can you guess what black and white make together? They make gray. There we go. That's what happens. That's it. You got it. You know how to mix all the colors. We're all done. But just one more thing. I'm going to put my hand back on the page. We're going to close our eyes and count to 5 again and see what happens, okay? So there, I've got my hand on the white spots. Close your eyes and let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ta-da! The colors are all there. Goodbye, says the book. Goodbye, says mix it up. Well, we're almost all done with story time, but we're going to finish with the train. Can you make a train like this? Here's the train going down the track. Now it's going forward. Now it's going back. Ring the bell. Ding, 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 ding. Hear the whistle blow. Woo! What a lot of noise it makes as down the track it goes. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Now you ready for the great big spider? He's very loud and noisy. The great big spider went up the